heard of that word?
Have I heard of what word?
The word tinkle. So you're going to just sit over there, cross your legs, and try not to tinkle in your seat?
Of course I've heard the word tinkle before.
Well, I don't know, because sometimes I say things and you go, what? What the hell are you talking about?
I know what tinkle is.
Of course you do. You have a little girl.
Yeah.
So, yes.
We say potty, but
Mm-hmm.
listen, I have to tinkle
I
all
know.
the time.
I know, and you should have gone before you got on air. Now you're going to have to cross your legs and just pray until, in it for an hour. You can do it. I have faith.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're live.
No.
God, we're live.
Um,
Can we go back and edit that part out?
no. You cannot. We don't do that.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's
Straight from the hip.
It's exactly 9:01. We are always live. We are never edited. Yes, we are always real and raw and relevant and relatable and responsible. Raylene, first, it was a fly that wouldn't leave me alone here at the studio.
And now it's Ladybug?
No, but I have to tell you about ladybugs.
Oh, okay.
Now it is a mosquito. And I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this mosquito. He or she, and you never know if a mosquito is a he or she. But I think it's the she's that suck your blood, and it's the he's that could give a damn. Yeah, because the females have the eggs, and they're trying to feed the eggs.
And then they die after, right? Don't they die after
they bite? I don't know.
After they give birth or lay their eggs or whatever it is that they do, I think.
I think this mosquito probably didn't get the memo that winter's coming and it's going to die anyways. And I'm sure.
Do they die in the winter?
Of course they do. They can't handle the cold.
Well, I didn't know if maybe they just go somewhere, like cocooned somewhere or something, like hide in the walls and
under the ground with the cicadas.
Yeah, or hide in the walls of your house.
I don't freaking know.
I don't know.
But I know that this one is trying to get one last meal from me, and by God, it's just not going to happen.
You're going to get it?
I feel like saying to this mosquito, look, pal, you had all summer to do it. I understand you're hanging on for dear life here, and you're still trying. Give up, okay? It's over. It's over.
Well, hopefully you'll get him.
We're live on Facebook and YouTube, Raylene. You know that. We're streamed on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn Radio, Podchaser. My God, look at this. Deezer, Podcast Addict, GeoSavan. We're on satellite. Today is National Bathtub Day today. Good day to soak in the tub. It is also, Raylene, World Smile Day. Sometimes you just have to simply smile to turn someone's day around. So let's see a nice smile from you, Raylene.
Well, so listen about this. Listen, it makes me smile because, there's lots. You can smile for all kinds of reasons.
Sure.
Like you can smile when you hand somebody their ass.
Yes, I love that.
That's the best smile, in my opinion.
Oh, and it's coming.
It is.
Whole nother story.
Oh, or you can just smile because you're just happy and you want to make somebody else's day happy.
Sure.
Or even if you're not happy, you just smile to make other people happy. But yeah.
Here's mine. Here's mine.
Yeah.
Let's see yours.
I don't have a smile. I don't have a smile like that. I'm sorry. That is just, it just is.
Should we give the North Country weather here? Because people want to know, Raylene. First off, we have rain.
Right now, but just for today.
Let's see. Roger Hill saying showers northern areas this morning, exiting.
Yeah.
To intervals of
cold.
sun. Yeah, well, that's true. That's right. This is not cold. Upper 60s to near 70?
Yeah.
That's great. Roger says winds can be blown a little bit. Maybe a rumble of thunder to the northeast kingdom. But yeah, some breaks of sun today. He's saying the B word, blustery. Tonight, cloudy, damp, blustery, 30s to around 40. Saturday, tomorrow. I know you have plans. Clouds, partly sunny.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the official word. Blustery, colder, high only near 50.
Mm-hmm.
So love the 60s, near 70 today. And then Sunday, that's the wet one. Cloudy, showers, daytime highs, lower 50s. Great day to stay inside and watch some football. Put something in the crock pot.
Yeah, make a pot roast or something. If you can, it may cost you your right arm, but to make a pot roast.
Yes, the price of beef. Ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous. That's the only word I can come up with.
I
Stupid.
Thought I really wanted to get one the other day, and I looked, and it was just over 2 pounds, and it was $34.
You didn't get it, did you?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hot hamburger sandwich, over.
Do you ever feel like saying
shit on a shingle?
Oh, I remember shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like when you're in the grocery store? I'm serious here. You're in the grocery store. You see the price of this little piece of beef, and it's $34.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get like a wave of where you just right there in the grocery store want to just look at this and go, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I've heard people do that. It was only a few weeks ago, and it was it was an elderly person actually, and I couldn't help it. I just busted out laughing because I couldn't believe she said that her husband was pushing the cart for her, and she picked something up. I think it was a piece of steak and she picked it up and she looked at it and she put it back down and she turned and looked at him and said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I just about died. Yeah.
I love that.
It was funny. Yeah.
I love that. I want to get on the I want to go over and find that little telephone that's on this side of the wall and pick it up and go, "Ladies and gentlemen, whatever the hell you do, don't head to the to the meat aisle right now because the prices are fucking absurd."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And unfortunately, they say it's going to get worse over the winter.
Yeah.
Gas price went up like crazy overnight. I noticed that.
I know. I know they have.
So it's a bit frightening.
It is. And I put out, I've got a new Facebook question of the day this morning, but I put out one yesterday about OPEC and, how people feel about this. And I don't know if we got any comments or not. People are a little hesitant to comment on anything that involves, opinions and stuff. I'm seeing that more and more on Facebook. But I posted yesterday the Facebook question of the day. OPEC is jolting oil markets this week with plans to cut output, and the ripples could reach all the way to the United States midterm elections. What more can the Biden administration do to bring down prices?
Yeah.
So that's up there. We don't have a single comment on the Aired Out page about that.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
I am too.
Very surprised.
Yeah. Let's jump into
you
Vermont
too, Darlene.
news. Yeah.
Darlene says have a good day.
Oh, Darlene Avery.
Yes.
Let's jump into Vermont news here. Police recovering the Don Messier's pickup truck from the Winooski River, and there's a picture of the tow truck pulling this truck out that's been underwater since 2016.
Yeah.
Very. There's a lot to be said about this, but very disturbing. And I can't remember the name of the
very disturbing.
The dive crew that does this, something Adventures.
Yeah. I actually watched their podcast, so I'm not sure why I can't think of their name.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, but I can't. But they've done an incredible job. This is not the first time that they've been to Vermont, and this crew has actually solved a lot of missing person cases, and they really go deep, deep, deep.
Yeah,
And
they know what they're doing.
I believe they've been here and have done a few dives in the quarries and stuff as
Sure.
well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's amazing.
It is amazing what they do, and I wish there were a lot more of them because let's face it, there are a lot of cases to be solved.
Yeah.
Plenty here in Vermont, but all over.
Right.
So, yeah, I wish.
So the bottom line on this story is that now that we've got the truck, the investigation is shifted.
It's ongoing.
It's
continued.
ongoing. It's shifted into a whole different gear now, and the media might be a little quiet for a while.
Right, because so far, I mean, they have found no remains or DNA or anything like that, and so it's ongoing, and it may be a bit before anything is heard.
Right.
I hope sooner than later so that his family and close friends can get the closure that they've been seeking for so very long now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. It's devastating to think that I would think that the inflation or relief felt from they found his truck just was like a total crush again.
Of course.
That he isn't there.
Oh,
and
no question about it. No question.
I can't imagine.
I can't either. I don't think anyone can.
And so I feel horrible for that. I feel bad for that.
Well, it's a big story, but when there's anything that breaks, just like when this story broke, when
we will make sure to tell you.
Yeah, we'll make sure to tell you right away. We've all got the pings set up on our phones, so when something happens, you and I respectfully have. Let's just be honest, okay? We've raced against each other with who can get it on the page faster.
We all know the answer with hands down.
We do.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I admit it that you kicked my ass. I was going to say most of the time. I'll just say the truth all the time. Okay, there. I said it. You happy now?
Yes.
So when something breaks, Raylene will have it on the page.
I will.
Slightly faster than I would. By maybe a minute.
Extremely.
A minute or less.
Just saying.
I'm
hours, sometimes days.
I'm catching up.
Just saying.
Catching up.
Can you guys hear me?
How many times have I called you? Seriously, how many times have I called you or texted you? Oh my God, you got to get that on the page.
And what do I say?
It's already on, asshole.
Yeah, it's been there, asshole.
Been there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
4 days.
I want to. Any other Vermont news stories?
Well, it is Fall Maple Open House final weekend.
Yes.
Begins tomorrow. So we want to say that to check out all of the local maple places that you could stop and visit. And I heard that there are maple cream filled donuts, maple frosted donuts, maple snow cones, this maple cream that you can dip apples in, all kinds of stuff.
I
know if you go to the McCarthy Maple, you can get maple cotton candy. Yeah. Really good maple cotton candy.
I would love to just go. What is it called again? The Fall Maple what?
It's the Fall Maple Open House.
And where is
this? And it's all over Vermont.
Okay.
It's the open house for sugar houses all over Vermont.
But I thought that was done in the spring. They changed it.
Well, it's the fall one. That's why it's called Fall Maple Open House.
Do you love maple? Do you put maple syrup in your coffee? And
oh, no. I put maple syrup on French toast and sometimes on pancakes. But
sometimes.
yes, you know that I have a sugar problem.
Okay.
And so maple, it's not that I don't like it, but I can literally go from having my sugar at 100, have a couple slices of French toast and have it be almost 400. It's just something that, because it's natural and it's like,
Sure.
it just, no,
Yeah.
you know?
I love maple. I love it. Maple syrup. I love it in my coffee. If I could.
I wouldn't put it in my coffee. I never put it. Coffee is coffee with none of that.
Yeah.
Blueberry, pumpkin, maple, vanilla, hazel, none of that shit.
Oh, I love it. All of it.
Except with one, I do have one exception. I lied. Bailey's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love maple syrup so much. I just if I could shampoo my hair with it, I would. If I could, I would just take off all my clothes, dump maple syrup, a whole gallon of it, all over my naked body, and eat some of these maple frosted filled donuts, cream filled donuts at the same time.
And then that I don't usually shout much that comes from this man, but Biden pardons thousands for simple marijuana possession. And the reason I bring that up is, do you think that maybe federally we will be moving towards the legalization of marijuana?
Yes, I do.
And so that's why I bring that up, because that alone maybe gives a little hope in that happening.
Yes, I do.
Which, for some, me being one of them, who uses marijuana medically, that's extremely important. And for many reasons, for many reasons, and just because, why not?
Yeah.
And there's so many states that are doing it now. It would be nice, and it would make things a lot less difficult in the court systems, in
huge,
the oversight of addicts.
Yep.
Different things like that. I know that people are saying, what? But if you have an addict out there that has been a heavy user of heroin, cocaine, or, whatever,
sure,
and they have stopped all of that and they're using marijuana to keep themselves as the same that they would use a prescribed antidepressant or something.
Yep.
That can't happen right now. That's a
right.
big no-no.
Yep.
Because it's still against the law by federal standards.
That's right.
And so it would just change a lot of things.
I had two investments, stock investments in big cannabis companies, Kronos Group and Canopy Growth. Both of them, absolutely, they were kicking ass at one point, and I should have cashed out because they crashed. I mean, bad, real bad. And now maybe they're going to pick back up again. I don't know, but I just gave both of them a pretty nice plug right there. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we'll hope. I mean, if this happens, there's definitely more hope. And then there was a raid in Burlington on the Old North End, and police say they executed a search warrant on North End and discovered 13 non-residents staying at the address. Police say they ordered those people out at gunpoint. They also believe narcotics are tied to that location. No. Are you kidding me?
Did you just say narcotics? I'm leaving.
In Burlington with non-residents?
Stop it.
I am blown away. I'm going to keel over right out of this chair. Early Wednesday evening, Burlington police made a very public arrest on Church Street. They say the man was wanted as part of a sexual assault investigation, and that that North Street raid are connected. Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
13 non-residents. I
And then-
wonder where they're from.
And then wasn't there
Probably like Ohio or something. They're or like, you know,
is this
potato
Is
country.
this the same raid that you posted a day or so ago?
No.
Oh,
This is new. It just happened.
This is a new raid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know.
I do. Anything else that's red hot trending in Vermont right now for news?
No,
Okay.
not that I know of.
All right. Listen, I just posted the Facebook question of the day, and I have to share it. What are movies that you hate, and what are movies that you love to hate? And I probably would have to think about this a little bit. Like maybe Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Hocus Pocus, the first one. I don't know.
Did you just say Hocus Pocus? Are the doors locked?
I hate Hocus Pocus. I'm just saying. I'm right out there with it. Hate it. Number 1, number 2. Is there number 3? I don't know. I could give a shit. Hate it. Can't stand 1 second of it. Bette Midler can kiss it. You know, the movies that are so bad that we just can't help but like them. Even if it's just to laugh and make fun of them. What are movies that you love to hate? Can you think of one? Raylene?
No.
Yeah. Well, if you do, just cut me off.
I mean, when my kids were little, I'm sure there were movies that played over and over and over again.
Yeah,
and
right.
I was happy when, they turned...
Sure.
They got older and didn't care to watch those anymore.
Yeah.
Because I could probably recite them word for word.
Yep.
And the first time I watched it with them, maybe even the second and third, I enjoyed it. And after that,
I'm the same way.
no.
Same way.
But because they both had a favorite. One of them loved the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them loved the movie Lion King.
That's okay. Lion King. That's my choice.
Yeah.
Hate.
I think he watched and watched and watched and watched
Yeah.
and watched. And I could have literally. Yeah. And then for TV shows, it was Barney. I mean, it was Barney. And I couldn't even, just even the thoughts. Yeah. I used to sing my kid a made-up Barney song, though, when I was trying to potty train him because he loved Barney so much. I said, I love you, you love me, please don't pee and poop on me with your little fire engine and your great big butt. Yeah, that's what I used to tell him. And he would sing it, sit on the potty and swing his feet. And, yep. Hey, we do what we got to do.
Don't go there with
When
Barney.
that didn't work, I just made him wash his own underwear once, and
Ooh.
that was it.
Yeah.
We were all done.
I'm still doing that. What did you hear G and I talking about
I
Barney the other day?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got in a lot of trouble for that.
You did?
A little bit.
I don't know why.
Well, we're being, policed by a few in the community.
Oh, I'm
We shouldn't talk about,
shocked.
there's some dark stuff about Barney.
I'm shocked.
We should just not even
That
say the
we-
word Barney.
Ruffled feathers of someone in this community. I'm totally shocked.
Glenn just said The Nightmare Before Christmas. Glenn, I'm with you.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah. Michael Booten.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest. Anytime I see Michael, we all know who I'm talking about. I don't need to say Booten every time, do I?
I don't think so.
Because there's only one Michael on the planet.
Well, for us, there is definitely only one Michael.
He says, maybe a few of us will tie you down and force you to watch all these movies. We like, but you hate. Okay, I'm understanding. Clockwork Orange style. Do you know what he's talking about?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. Let's move on.
Maybe his beard is strangling him and making it so there's no oxygen going to his brain this morning.
Wouldn't surprise me for 1 second.
What would he do if we strapped him down and cut it off or dyed it a pretty green color to match his Jeep or something?
That's really frightening me. I can't think about these things. Speaking of movies, the Capitol Theater in Montpelier, they got some really kick-ass movies playing this weekend. I might even catch one. Matinees at both theaters every Saturday and Sunday. That's the Paramount Theater and the Capitol Theater. Matinees. Do it. Sunday especially. Amsterdam, which is rated R. We have, let's see, Lyle Crocodile. When the Prim family moves to New York City, their young son Josh struggles to adapt to his new school and new friends. All of that changes when he discovers Lyle, a singing crocodile who loves baths, caviar, and great music, living in the attic.
I think you and he could be best friends. You and that crocodile.
Maybe I'll take Lily to that. Lyle Crocodile. The storied life of A.J. Fikry. We have Bros and Don't Worry, Darling. And then at the Paramount Theater, right here in the Granite City, is Lyle Crocodile and Smile. Again, Smile's rated R. So don't forget. We always post up the show times on our Aired Out page, so if you hop on there, or fgbtheaters.com. But if you want to see what's playing, we've got it up there. So treat yourself. Go to a movie. Birthdays today. Simon Cowell is 63. John Mellencamp, Jack and Diane. Can you name another song from John Mellencamp?
I should be able to. I love him to death.
Pink Houses. 70.
I went to see him not long ago.
Oh, he's amazing. My God. 71 years old. Oof. And
I wouldn't have guessed that, but.
And a guy that I went to high school with, Vladimir Putin, is on the birthday list today. He's 70 years old. 70. Vlad, if you're listening, I wish you'd just have a coronary and just drop right where you are, pal. Sorry. Just saying it how it is. Colonel Oliver North is 79 years old. Michael Booton right now is saying, God damn, do I feel old. And he is. We have Luke right here in Vermont, Luke Marcheski, who's 24. Amy Goodwin is 51. Jennifer Dada is 38. I'm really certain that I just mispronounced that.
No, you didn't.
No?
No.
Okay. Melinda Carpenter is 33. Katie Ackerman is 29. Let's see. Who else do we have? John Lyon, 46. Is that the John Lyon?
I don't know. Is there more than one John Lyon?
I don't know. But John doesn't look 46, does he? And Gina Bowen, longtime friend of mine.
And Linda Pomerleau, I believe.
On the list?
I think so, because Heather is telling us.
All right.
Linda Pomerleau.
Well, if Heather tells us, then that's how it is.
Pomerleau. Yeah.
All right. That's that. What else is happening? Anything else? I want to ask you, Raylene.
Oh, no.
Do you or anyone else know when this one particular radio station is going to start playing? I can't even say it. Christmas music. Because...
Well, I hope not before the day after Thanksgiving.
No, I think no. It used to be the day after Thanksgiving.
It shouldn't be any sooner than that.
Thank you for saying that.
Not 1 minute more than that.
Thank
Listen, there are so many things right now, even. It has taken all my might to post the Christmas stuff lately. There are posters coming out right now for Christmas, and it's taking all my might to do it. We're not even at Halloween, for God's sakes. I know we got to raise money. Can we, I don't even know. I struggle with it greatly. I love Thanksgiving. I like Christmas. I used to love Christmas, and when I had littles, and I still like it too. I love the lights. I love the calmness of the majority of it. I hate how commercial it's become, and the competition it's become, and how our kids, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not anti-Christmas, but it's definitely not my favorite. But I'm definitely anti-Christmas, starting it before the day after Thanksgiving.
It's going to start soon, and it used to be the day after Thanksgiving, and then it was like the day before Thanksgiving, and then last year, I swear, it was like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's already Christmas stuff out.
And soon it's going to be the day after Halloween, and then it'll be the day after the 4th of July.
And I'm sharing this stuff. I promise. I am sharing it because it's public. We need to get that info out to the public. But boy, it's taken all my might.
Yeah. I've had it.
Do you need me to give you the Heimlich?
No.
If you clean your coffee cup, you wouldn't choke like that. I'm just saying.
The last time you gave me the Heimlich, it was not good.
Big chunks of shit in the bottom of your cup if you just wash the damn thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't choke.
Oh, my God.
God. I'm telling you.
You
people have no idea. You really have no idea. Someday.
What goes on here off the air?
Even while we're on air, for God's sakes.
Well, listen, people are going to have a chance to come and see the studio on the 20th when we have a open house mixer with the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. You can get all of the info on our page and, of course, their page. It's free for members, and it's $10 for non-members. We're going to have some treats here and some goodies, and you get to see the studio. And
non-members of the chamber. Not non-members of Aired Out, because
we don't have any damn members.
What do you mean? We have 5,000 of them.
Oh, members. Not members. Okay, yeah. I know. We do have a lot.
Hello.
Michelle, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, we got you.
You got me.
It's the one and only Michelle Hebert.
It's me.
From William Ravies. Hey, you're live on the air.
How you doing?
We're doing well. I posted this morning that if everybody's kind of, freaking out about what's coming down the pipe, national news about housing and the real estate market and what's going on, and oh my God. And you and I have had these conversations off the air, but many people are scared. And one of the things that you and I have talked about is how some of this information might be somewhat accurate in certain parts of the country. But
yeah, I think definitely after this last interest rate hike, it's definitely caused people to take pause and think about what it means for them.
Yeah.
Because it means something different to each person, depending on where they are in their life, and if they are deciding it's time to make a change to buy or sell, or maybe they need to get a bigger home because they're having, their family's growing, or maybe they need to downsize. So, it means something different to each person depending on what segment of the market that they're looking at.
What do you say to people right now who are either considering or maybe quietly kind of contemplating of selling their home this fall, but might have some preconceived notions that maybe aren't entirely accurate, and thinking that maybe this is a bad time to try to sell your home?
There's opportunities in every market. And I always do say it goes back to where you are and what's happening for you. So first of all, I'd encourage anybody to pick up the phone and talk to an agent, talk to a realtor who is in the market, is in your area, and who can talk to you about your individual situation. But that being said, experts are saying, because everybody's worried that, the sky is falling. Experts are saying that we're going to continue through this market shift to still see home appreciation, just at a lower percentage than what we were seeing. We were seeing double-digit home appreciation prices. This last couple of years has been, different than anybody's ever seen, and we are definitely now seeing a shift back to, not necessarily people are saying, prices are falling, but it's more getting back to normal. So I would say it's more of an adjustment than some kind of, we aren't seeing a crash, which is what people are really concerned with. The people who remember, the years of 2008.
Oh, yeah.
That's what people get really scared about. And so at the end of the day, pick up the phone, talk to somebody about what your situation is and what you're looking to do, so that you can learn more about how this affects you as an individual.
With inventory a little low, is it a seller's market right now, Michelle?
Inventory is still low. It is come up. Inventory is better than it was in terms of numbers, but we're still in a low inventory market. So it is opening up opportunities to buyers that they were feeling like they didn't have. So it's still a great time to sell, but at the same time, we're seeing that buyers are having more opportunity here.
That's right.
With a softening of this heated market is coming back a little bit from where it was. The crazy days of buyers getting frustrated because they put in offer after offer and still
Sure.
unable to get an accepted offer. So there's opportunities on both sides, I would say.
This summer, the average, I think, right here in Central Vermont was right around just under 3 offers on a typical property, and almost 40% sold for more than asking price. That's amazing. But I think I think people need to understand that if they didn't sell their home this summer, or they maybe weren't even thinking about it, but they are now, that it's you haven't missed your opportunity to sell. Get on it, and like you just said, get in touch with the real estate, get in touch with you, and chat about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, give us a call. We've got great agents who are well versed in the market, and we have tons of experience in our office. We have Tammy, who's right in the front office. You call our office, she's going to answer the phone. You're going to talk to a real person. She's going to understand what's going on, and you are listed with us. She knows who you are and what your listing is. So we've got somebody in the office 5 days a week, and you can, all of us are available, whether you use email or text messaging, you can contact us directly. So we're well versed in in all aspects of the market.
Well, we're getting your info out there. We just dropped your email and office and cell phone number into the comments here. But Michelle, you're going to get into the studio here at some point, right? You're going to come in and have some
Yes.
coffee with us?
Absolutely.
All right.
I would love to.
We'll sit down and we'll chat more about this. But great
Great.
information. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Boy, she's amazing, isn't she, Raylene?
Yes, she is. A lot of great information.
She
there.
really knows what she's, and you know what she's especially good at? Whew. Dumbing all of this stuff down
so
for
that you
people
can
like me.
understand it all, the contracts, the process, everything. Mm-hmm.
It's complicated.
It is. It can be. It can be very complicated and lots of anxiety, whether you're buying or selling. I think selling can sometimes be tougher, because a house becomes a home.
Sure.
And when you start talking about leaving that home, and then you start talking about wanting to put it on the market,
Right.
and you have to make it sellable, which means putting a lot of your taking the personal out of your
That's right.
home.
That's right.
That's really difficult for a lot of people to do. I think it's just tough to do that, because you have great pride in your home,
Right.
and it's not just a house anymore. And so having a realtor say to you, we think that you need to paint one color all the way through. You need to remove these pictures and
oh man.
take grandma's old rocking chair and Afghan out of the living room because it makes the whole space look dated. Things like that people don't think of. Having a realtor talk to you and walk you through
That's
that
right.
process alone
Yep.
is
Is huge.
because it's tough to do on your own. It's hard, I think, to make those decisions on your own because you think those things are wonderful.
Sure. And Michelle gets it too. I mean, a house is not necessarily a home, but a lot of people, their home is where their soul has been for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
The kids were born there, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Memories of Thanksgiving and so on and so forth, all the holidays. She gets it. If you want to shed a tear or two
Yeah.
or three.
Yeah.
or-
Total that, and yeah, exactly.
gets
They
that.
understand that,
Yes.
and because they understand that, it's good that they can help you through that process to help you understand why and what you need to do and how you need to do it.
Right.
I think that is it's huge.
Well, they're pros over at William Ravi's, all of them.
I agree.
Not just Michelle, but I mean, John Beyond a Little. Anyone will be
Mm-hmm.
able to help you over there.
Do we want to talk local?
Yeah.
So we have some local things coming up
Please.
this weekend.
Yeah.
We have I'll talk about the ones the two that are near and dear for me, and then
Okay.
you can tell everybody about the drag party. I'm not gonna
Dragulous.
talk about it yet, but
Well, I will.
but the Parrot Mulligans
Yes.
and Native Tongue have teamed up to have a benefit for the Parrot family, and so they actually Nelson's Ace has just maybe not just, but they have donated a gas grill. It's a Weber Spirit E310 gas grill with 3-burner, valued at $639.
Oh my God.
Tickets are $10 for one or 3 for $20. Tickets available at Mulligan's, and so Nelson has donated this grill for this, and then they will be at Native Tongue will be at Mulligan's because they partnered up with them, starting at 5:00 tomorrow night, Saturday night, at Mulligan's, 5 to 8. Native Tongue at Mulligan's for the benefit for the Parrot family.
Nice.
Isn't that awesome?
That's gonna be a good time.
So we're super excited about that, and they went through so much with the loss of their home,
Still are.
the fire, hell yeah, and now recently they they started the demolition process, and
This is
I don't even know what that would do to your heart.
Yeah.
Speaking of homes, to not only see it burn, but then to just see it all taken away with a big bulldozer, pushed over.
Yeah.
Um,
This is going to be a long process.
Yes, and yes,
For the
it
parents.
is. And then an update on Leonard. Yesterday, he had a surgery that lasted well over, or just over 10 hours. I can't even imagine. Yesterday, they started easing up on the sedation. They had to keep him intubated, though, just to see how things were going. And the morning was okay, but in the afternoon, he ended up spiking a fever. Really not doing that well right now, and is definitely going to need more surgery, and he's going to be out of work for a while. This is going to be a long, tough road, and he's going to need the support of his wife. Right now he's in Burlington. As we all know, Bev says that she was diagnosed with COVID.
Yeah.
So she has not been able to do anything except for FaceTime with somebody from the family that is there with him.
Unbelievable.
I can't even imagine how that is. And she can't go until Thursday. But, so she's going to have to miss time and be available for him as well, to bring him back and forth to appointments after, never mind the care that he's going to need when he gets home. So these guys really, really, really need our support big time. As I said before, these are two people that always step up, even with everything we've done for James and Megan. When we were, trying to help them, Bev and Leonard couldn't necessarily give financially, but they went over. They shoveled the roof during the winter months. They shoveled the deck. They made sure that things were taken care of winter-wise. When it came into the spring, and
that's what Vermonters do.
Yeah, when it came into the spring, and things were still not okay, they made sure the lawn was taken care of. And they're always, one way or another, they find a way to help. And they have taken on kids that don't belong to them when there has been a situation that warranted that, so that kids had a warm, safe space to be. And incredible people, and they need our help right now,
big time.
And so the GoFundMe has been posted on Air It Out, my personal page, and really all over, and we greatly appreciate your help with that.
Yeah, thank you in advance, big time.
Yes.
I see the Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice had another flu clinic yesterday at the Montpelier Senior Center in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is going to be on the 17th at the Barry Auditorium, from 1 until 3, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. After that, Mad River Valley Senior Center from 1:30 to 3 on the 19th. And we are posting up their schedule all the time. Not just because they're one of our presenting sponsors, but also because this is such critical information.
Mm-hmm.
And people need to get their damn flu shots and stop procrastinating and stop overthinking things that you're going to grow a third arm or your hair's going to fall out. Get your flu shot, by God.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
They're there. We've got the full schedule posted up. But if you want to see it yourself, cvhhh.org. No reservations required, Raylene. You got to be 18 or older. Please wear a mask. Bring your insurance card if you have it. If you don't, please come anyways.
Mm-hmm.
An RN will stick the needle in your arm, and you're going to be out of there in seconds. All right? And if you need more info, again, cvhhh.org or 224-2299.
And you can find all of this stuff on our page.
That's right.
Or If you're strolling down Main Street, you can find it all on our bulletin board, which
Just
I
right in the
will
window.
update shortly.
Yeah. Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce going to be introducing the Chamber Breakfast Club. Actually, they have already started this. It's a monthly series where they examine local political issues. This month, they're going to welcome Washington County Senator Ann Cummings as she discusses the upcoming legislative session. The Breakfast Club is free for chamber members. Non-members, it's $11. That covers the cost of breakfast by Le Pete Gourmet. Get on the Central Vermont Chamber Facebook page or website to register, so they can plan on how much food they're going to need. Don't just show up. Saturday night, tomorrow night, the Dragulus Fall Extravaganza at the Barrie Elks, hosted by the Rainbow Bridge Community Center right here on North Main Street in Barrie. You've heard G on the air talking about this. You've heard us talk. We talk about it all the time, almost constantly. DJ Val Davis is going to be doing the music. It is going to be a night that you're going to go away saying, wow, I just had myself a freaking blast.
Have you decided whether you're going to
I'm going to try.
dress up?
No. Won't be, I won't be dressing up this time. But I'd love to go. Just kind of check it out. They're going to have a silent auction. The live auction is going to be hosted by the Queens. You're going to laugh. You're going to have fun. You're going to have a great time. And the raffle is huge. The 50-50 raffle. The drawing is going to be at 6 o'clock. $10, Raylene. Only $10 gets you in. Elks Club. Saturday night. Doors open at 4. So they're going to do it nice, nice and early. Get in there and have some fun.
I won't be able to go, but this year.
Food, drinks, dancing, and a drag show. You're going to have a blast. What else? Oh, tonight, American Legion. Karaoke with L&M Music. $5 gets you in. Tomorrow they're doing a chicken and biscuits dinner at the Legion. The auxiliary is doing it. Let's see. 5 p.m., $12 for a chicken and biscuits dinner.
And we have some people, Lisa England and some others will be joining us soon to talk about some other stuff going on over at the Legion.
You just going to tease us
yeah,
like that?
Okay. Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, I am. We will be having them in pretty soon.
All right. Anything else? Are we missing anything?
I don't think so.
We got it all covered?
If we didn't, we'll get it posted.
I hope I didn't, seriously, I hope I didn't piss off Vladimir Putin this morning, making fun of him that he turns.
God, I'm sure you didn't. Do you think he gives a shit what J.D. Green thinks? Do you really?
It's his 70th birthday.
Oh, God.
And he looks like he's 90. And he's an ugly mofo. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, he's a piece of shit.
See, now you're jeopardizing all of our safety because you just said that live on the air. And Vlad is watching.
It's a piece of shit.
He's watching, Raylene. He could be this morning. You don't know. He's going to aim it right for the aired out studio.
I'm sure he's been called more, worse things than a piece of shit. Just saying.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody.
Yes. Have a great day.
Be well.
Agreed, Glenn. Agreed.